10. The sense of dangerous déjà vu. Ever walked into a room and felt like you've lived that exact moment before, but with a strange twist of dread? That's your dangerous déjà vu, a glitchy mental echo that mixes memory, instinct, and pure cosmic mischief. Unlike normal déjà vu, this version comes with a warning label your brain forgot to print. You sense the rhythm of a moment repeating, like you're reenacting a scene with the wrong script. As you step forward, everything feels too familiar. The chair position just so, the way someone breathes, the weird hum in the air. And then your stomach tightens. The climax hits when something tiny changes. A glass falling, a door slamming, someone speaking a line that wasn't in your memory. You freeze, wondering if the universe is nudging you or taunting you. Final thought? If your brain is replaying moments like cheap reruns, number 9 will teach you why the audience is always watching. 9. The sense of silent stares. You don't need eyes in the back of your head to feel someone's gaze drilling into you like a laser pointer of judgment. This is the sense of silent stares, your biological motion detector for unwanted attention. You're walking, minding your business, when suddenly your spine tingles. As if it just received a notification, you're being observed. You turn slowly because dramatic effect is mandatory. And sure enough, someone is staring. Maybe curious, maybe confused, maybe plotting. Pets, by the way, are masters of this. Cats stare because they're bored. Dogs stare because they know something. The climax comes when you feel watched but no one is there, at least not physically. You laugh it off, pretending you're not unsettled. Sarcastic finale? If you think being watched is creepy, wait until you discover what your body detects without any eyes at all. 8. The sense of incoming trouble. Just before disaster strikes, your body goes into pre-panic mode. This is your dimension-shifting internal alarm, the sense of incoming trouble. You feel it before you know it, a wrongness in the air, a heavy quiet, the kind of silence that feels like a held breath. You walk into a room and suddenly the atmosphere weighs 10 pounds more. Or you check your phone and feel a cold shiver seconds before opening a message you wish you hadn't seen. The climax hits when you instinctively step aside, and something crashes exactly where you were. A shelf falls. A ball flies. A person storms in. You saved yourself without knowing from what. In the end, you pretend it was coincidence, but both you and the universe know better. And just wait for number 7, where your instinct stops predicting disasters and starts detecting liars. 7. The sense of truth leakage. Humans lie. A lot. Luckily, your brain comes with a built-in nonsense detector. The sense of truth leakage. It picks up microscopic clues, a twitch too early, a blink too late, a tone of voice that sounds like someone swallowed guilt for breakfast. You ask someone, "Are you okay?" They say, "Yeah, totally," with the same enthusiasm a corpse has. Your brain replies silently, "Lie detected." You don't know exactly why, you just know. Climax? The moment the liar thinks they've nailed the performance, but your instincts side-eye the entire situation like a bored detective. You leave the conversation with a strange satisfaction, like you solved a crime you didn't even investigate. Final jab. If you think detecting lies is stressful, wait until you start absorbing emotions you didn't ask for. 6. The sense of emotional contamination. You walk into a room and instantly feel off, not because of you but because of everyone else. Congratulations, you've activated your sense of emotional contamination, the human curse of absorbing vibes like an emotional vacuum cleaner. Happy people? You get jittery. Angry people? You become a pressure cooker. A sad person enters the room? Suddenly, life feels like a tragic indie film. This sense evolved so tribes could synchronize. Unfortunately, it now makes office meetings unbearable. The climax happens when you experience an emotion that isn't yours at all: frustration, joy, dread, only to realize it leaked from the closest human like a psychic spill. And if you think that's unsettling, number 5 will remind you your body is secretly judging your food choices before you even taste them. 5. The sense of calorie radar. Before the first bite, before the smell even hits, your brain flags food as safe, dangerous, or guaranteed regret. This is your calorie radar, the prehistoric ability to detect energy sources before starving to death, which now only guides you toward donuts like a doomed moth to a sugary flame. You look at a salad, and your instinct goes silent. You look at a cheeseburger, and your neurons sing a church hymn. The climax hits when you tell yourself you're eating just a bite, yet your ancient instinct shoves your hand back toward the plate like a mischievous ghost. Final quip: if your brain already controls your cravings, just wait until you discover how it controls your limbs. 4. The sense of invisible body mapping. You know where your limbs are without looking, unless, of course, you trip over literally nothing. This is proprioception, your internal body map that updates constantly. Like a GPS that occasionally short-circuits for comedic effect. You reach for a cup in the dark, and somehow your hand finds it. You dance poorly but confidently. You dodge doorframes like you're in an action movie. Most of the time. Climax: you stumble, and your body corrects itself before your brain even realizes you're falling. An automatic, mysterious reflex that feels like someone else took the wheel for 2 seconds. But don't get too comfortable. Sense number 3 involves heat, danger, and your questionable life choices. 3. The sense of heat and cold from a distance. You extend your hand toward a surface and instantly know if it's about to burn you. This is thermoception, the sense of heat and cold without touching. It keeps you from grabbing hot pans, freezing metal, or that one coworker who radiates emotional coldness. You can feel warmth in the air, chill behind a door, or danger from a glowing stove. Climax: you dodge a burn before it happens, stepping back with the reflexes of a startled ninja. And, somehow, you still touch things just to make sure. But sense number 2? That one warns you about people long before they enter the room. 2. The sense of social vibrations. Someone's about to enter the room. You feel it before hearing anything. That's your social vibration sense. You detect footsteps, shifting air, distant voices, even micro-movements you're not consciously aware of. You know when someone is approaching, when a mood is about to collapse, or when awkwardness is loading like a slow update. Climax: you leave a conversation seconds before it turns into a disaster, guided by instinct alone. And now? The grand finale. 1. The sense of something is terribly wrong. The most primal, undeniable, ancient sense of all. The instinct that screams danger before your mind catches up. Darkness feels heavier. Silence feels louder. A presence feels wrong. Your skin tightens, your heart spikes, your breathing hesitates. And you don't know why. You just know you should move. Climax: you change your path, leave a place, or stop what you're doing for no logical reason. Only to later realize you avoided something bad. This sense doesn't speak. It warns. And there you go. 10 secret human senses you never knew were working overtime to keep you alive, stressed, and slightly paranoid. If you enjoyed this deliciously dark dive into your biological weirdness, hit that like button, drop a comment with the sense that freaked you out the most, and subscribe for more videos that poke your brain in all the wrong and right ways.